What up? This is Slaine from the Coca Nostra, and right now you're rocking with Breaking Records Radio.
Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
Hey, you rap for those who don't know.
This is Master Ace. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio. Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't fuck strange music, man.
Breaking Records Radio and the place to be. You know what it is. Your host Maloney, and I got a very special guest with me right now. I got the man Slaine.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you been doing, my man?
Not bad. Staying busy.
Yeah.
Wrapping up this tour with La Coca Nostra in Canada. Album comes out 22nd.
Yeah. Got the one-day album on the way.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's dope, man. And so what actually, I got a chance to listen to the album today. James sent it along to me. Really liked the album. Okay. Really dope, man. One thing I noticed with it, I feel that you kind of, I don't want to say you went with a current sound for some of the album, but you definitely touched on some more, there's kind of some more new school kind of production on there than I'm used to hearing kind of from you.
I think I saw a couple comments about that. I mean, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
A lot of this record, it was recorded over years.
Yeah. So
I think there's a lot of different sounds on it and all that just from personal stuff. You go through different stuff over the course of years.
Yeah.
And, some of it I wrote without beats.
Oh, really?
Came up with cadences in my head on my own, and then when I came into the studio with them, the producer built some of the production around that, and that I think is like with Redemption and the feeling I get, which is I think what you're talking about, which is some double time type of stuff. And he built soundscapes around it, which was a different approach. I usually always write to beats or make the beat with it in the studio. And that was like an interesting way to do it too, because I felt like I was getting certain rhythms in my head and stuff like that, and I was just going with them. And then when he built it around it, it felt so perfect, the production around it. So
that's really dope. Actually, that's cool too. That you actually you had the ideas written down and stuff, went in there and built the beats kind of around what you had.
I even went in some of them. I would have half a song written and I would spit it, and then he would build the beat around it, and then I would continue writing it to the beat once it came. But it's always kind of an organic thing in the studio with me in production. I don't take outside beats. If producers want to solicit send me beats, I don't take them. I only work with
people you actually know and are creatively building with.
I like to build it in the studio, in the moment, organically around what I'm writing. I like to be able to change it and change the progressions. I haven't really used samples in a while.
That's actually another thing I noticed on the album. It seemed there might have been a few joints that I was like, that kind of sounds like a sample in there. Like I think joint 2, the drums before the extra drums hit and stuff like that. But for the most part, it did sound like it was a lot of original production on there.
Yeah, I mean, musically, just growing through the years, I write really personal and dramatic stuff and stories, and I always want that to be building. And I want to build up. Just different pieces. I don't want just like a 2 or a 4 loop sample, and then you're just stuck in the confines of that emotion for the whole time, and it just doesn't feel authentic to me at this stage of the game.
I really liked what was the one too? Trick the Trap.
Yeah,
with Static Selector. I really liked that joint a lot too.
Yeah, man.
And that was.
That's the one I was talking about shooting another video for, because that just has a video feel to me for that song.
Yeah.
I like that song a lot too. And that's more like old school boom bap.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it still lives in the same world as Redemption, which some people have been saying like, oh, it's new school or it's like mumble rap. It's like, nah.
No, not at all.
Nah.
But it has a little bit of a current vibe to it. And it's more so like the beat's still like, whether it's a sample or whether it's original, but like the vocals on it and stuff, you know what I mean? Like the kind of opera-y kind of eerie kind of vocals and stuff. Like that's still the same pocket, you know what I mean? Like that suits you and stuff. It's just the 808s. That's the only thing that sounds kind of current, like the snare, the bass kick and the bass.
I think like current isn't bad. Like
no.
You're supposed to grow and evolve.
Exactly.
And trust me when I tell you, like I haven't listened to too much of like what else is going on out there like at any length, so it's not like it's influenced by it where I'm like, all right, well let's try to do something like this. I think it fits. I mean, honestly, you could probably put that song on A World with No Skies and not notice.
Yeah.
Like it being much different as far as that, because the darkness and the anger and the energy is there, and the passion is there. So
yeah, and everything still flows together perfectly. Like you got really boom bappy joints like that, but even with the joints, they like everything. It was very cohesive still, and it makes sense.
I
if
think some
Archetype
people
did it
want
all.
you to do like the kind of 1997 boom bap, which I think that Trick the Trap is that. It lives in that world for sure. But I mean, I don't want to do a whole album where every song sounds the same, man.
Exactly.
And I don't want to, I'm always trying to grow and try different things and different cadences and different, you want to keep shit fresh, man. And like I said, it has to match the way that you're feeling and what you're going through in your life. And that's could be different on a daily basis.